What's up, guys? We are back with another video, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be taking a look into the college basketball scene. We're going to be taking a look at the BIG-10 men's basketball tournament bracket. We're going to be making our prediction, letting you guys know who I think is going to win. Before we get into this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any more banger videos like this. Make sure to comment down below if you want to see more videos like this. Hit the like button at the end of the video if you enjoy. Without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get right into it. First matchup here, we got Ohio State versus Wisconsin. Now, of course, both these teams struggle throughout the year. That's why they're both at the bottom. Wisconsin has been keeping up with some of the teams lately in some of their matches. They have been definitely keeping it close, and they have connected on some of the upsets recently. Their guard play has been pretty good. They've been able to hit some shots. That's kind of what it comes down to for Wisconsin. If they can hit their shots, they can make it deep run in this tournament. Ohio State's been kind of inconsistent all year. They haven't had really many wins in the Big Ten. And that is why I'm going to take Wisconsin. I really think they can make a deep run. They've been hitting threes. They've been hitting their shots. It's a little scary because they don't have much going in the paint for them. But we're going to take Wisconsin first match there. Alright, second matchup here, Minnesota versus Nebraska. Now, Nebraska, if you haven't heard of Kuminga yet, you are right now. This man has been going wild. He has been carrying this team like... he's crazy, man. He has been dropping 20-plus point games. He has been arguably, top 5 player in Big Ten this year. Top 3 maybe, I don't know. He has been going wild. Nebraska has been looking good as of late. Minnesota, they've had an upset or two late as well, but they really have not been doing anything special. They haven't been looking that good. Nebraska can really do something this tournament. Definitely taking them, move on second round here to face Maryland. We'll see what they do here. Alright, Rutgers versus Michigan. Now, Michigan has taken some close losses in overtime, and that is for a reason. Their coaching has been struggling. Juwan Howard is going to need to make the right decisions if he wants to be winning this game and making the March Madness tournament. I really think they got a good squad. Hunter Dickinson, top 3 player for sure in Big Ten play this year. One of the best in the whole league. It really comes down to if their guards can play ball or not, if they're hitting their shots. Players like Jet Howard, they got to be making the right decisions. You got to just give the ball to Dickinson. He can go to work in the paint. Then Rutgers has also had some success, of course, but they did just take a concerning loss to Northwestern, but they do have a good big, and they can definitely hit some shots as well. But Michigan has just been looking a lot more promising lately. If they can just get their coaching, I could see them maybe even upsetting Purdue next round. Alright, Wisconsin versus Iowa. Iowa, they've definitely had some success. Oh my gosh, some success this year. A lot of people are high on them, which I'm not feeling as much hype towards them as some people. Perkins has definitely been playing pretty well as of lately. Not much going down in the paint, but they can definitely handle it. Been playing pretty well on defense, but Wisconsin, once again, if their guards are hitting their shots, it's going to be tough for Iowa to stop them. Wisconsin has been, keeping it close with pretty much anybody in the Big Ten as of late. I'm really feeling something special about them. I feel like they can just find a way to hit their shots. They can beat this Iowa team, make a little upset happen, see if they can find a way in the March Madness tournament. We're going to have them moving on, face Michigan State. Penn State versus Illinois. 2 teams that have been pretty hot as of late, even though Illinois has lost their last game. Recently, I'm pretty sure they've won 2 or 3 in a row. They've been really hot. They've been looking good. Of course, they got the big and Hawkins and Mayer also. He could play down there as well. 2 really tall, aggressive players. Hawkins got to make sure he stays out of foul trouble. He gets really aggressive. He's hothead. He's got to keep school. But Mayer, he may be tall, but that man can hit some threes. He can knock down some threes. A lot of players on their team have been just really on their accuracy on shooting lately. But Penn State as well. Their guards have been super good at hitting threes as of late. And of course, I'm blanking on his name right now. Pickett, yes. Pickett has been a force down low in the paint. He will be really difficult to stop Illinois, but of course they have Hawkins and maybe even Mayer that can get down low, stop him. I think it's going to be tough for Penn State to handle as much shots as Illinois can, and I'm going to take Illinois in that one. Alright, Maryland versus Nebraska. This one, it's just setting up to be an exciting, 3-point shooters just all around this game. Jameer Young, he has been remarkable. He's been carrying Maryland as of late. He has been unstoppable hitting the 3-ball, but he can also get aggressive down low and push the ball down, get the foul calls, hit the shots from free throw, and win them the game just by himself. But of course, Kuminga, he can do just the exact same. He's been unstoppable from 3, but my only worry about Nebraska is who do they have outside of Kuminga. There's not much going for them outside of Kuminga. I don't see them being able to just keep up with Maryland. Maryland's been playing pretty well on defense as well. They've been winning some low-scoring games. I'm going to take Maryland now. Alright, Michigan versus Purdue. They have faced one time before in the season. Purdue took that one by 5, I believe. Zach Edey, him and Tyree Jackson Davis, oh my goodness. They have been remarkable. It's between them two of who's been playing the best this year in Big Ten play. But Hunter Dickinson can definitely keep up with him. Michigan is going to have to score a lot of points in this game, I think, to keep up with him, especially if Smith's going to get hot on Purdue. If Purdue can play well outside of Edey and make sure to get the ball to Edey, these teams are pretty similar. It's pretty much their bigs carrying the team. It comes down to which guards can be able to play better. I just feel like Michigan has more star power in the guard play. They got Kobe Lufkin, Doug McDaniel, Jet Howard, and Purdue's kind of just stuck with Smith, Of course, he can really light it up if he can, but I feel like Michigan can pull this one off. We're going to take them and move on to the next round. Alright, who we got next? Yeah, we got Wisconsin versus Michigan State. Now, Michigan State, they don't really have a big. Neither of these teams really has one to take care of down low. So it's going to come down to kind of just who can score more, who can play better on the defense side. Especially in the guard play. Wisconsin, of course, we said they rely a lot on 3-ball, and that's a little scary. They've already passed 2 rounds up here. Can I see them going another round? I don't. I think Tom Izzo by himself can just out-coach this Wisconsin team. Michigan State's really smart with the ball. They can just knock down their shots. They can make it all the way to the tournament. Alright, Northwestern versus Illinois. These two have had some filler matchups in the past. They faced twice this season. Northwestern took the first one. Illinois took the second one in overtime. Really exciting teams to watch. Northwestern, they're going to need Nicholson to definitely keep up with Hawkins. He's going to need to play good defense, which he has been all year. Bowie could definitely lead this team to an incredible run, an incredible play. Adige, if he's knocking down his shots, he can be remarkable. Be really dangerous. Both these teams can definitely rely on their shots. I think Northwestern's a little better in the defensive side of things, but Illinois is a little more accurate on their shots. So it's going to be really just whoever's feeling it that more of the night. And I think I'm going to go with Northwestern on here, kind of the safer play. That could be a really interesting matchup, and I really do think that's a thorough matchup that we're going to see this tournament. So keep your eyes out for that one. Alright, Maryland versus Indiana. Now, I don't recall if these two have faced each other this season. let's see here. They did actually, and Maryland took that one home. Maryland actually took an 11-point win in this match, which I'm honestly not sure why. Jackson Davis, I mean, I don't see how, he just gets so many rebounds. He's so aggressive. He knows how to get the ball in the basket. He knows how to just get around defenders down low. He's so good at looking for his teammates outside, make sure they get the good shots that they can. But Maryland can definitely hit some shots themselves. Of course, we're talking about Jameer Young. That man can definitely knock down shots. They can get really dangerous, but I think I'm going to play safe with Indiana. They've been looking really good. They just started picking it back up as of late, and we're going to take them that one. And they just beat Purdue and Michigan. Big games. And Purdue on the road, too. That's a big one. All right, a little state rivalry. Definitely be looking forward to this one if this happens. Michigan versus Michigan State. Michigan State has taken some big losses to Michigan in the past year, this season, and it kind of makes sense why. Michigan State really has no big to keep up with Hunter Dickinson. It's really difficult. They're going to have to play really well if they want to beat Michigan team. Tom Izzo could definitely cook something up past Juwan Howard. Juwan Howard could be the, hold back Michigan here. But I don't know, man. Michigan can knock down shots, of course, but if they just play it smart and get the ball to Hunter Dickinson, they can just fly by Michigan State, and that's why I'm going to go Michigan. I really feel like they can be unstoppable. Hunter Dickinson has been really good, not only this season, but as of late. Michigan State just has not much going. I feel like they started off the season a little hot, fell down a little bit towards the middle, but they started bringing it back up as of late. But I don't know. I just don't see, they're not well matched up for this Michigan team. We're going to be taking Michigan, making a beautiful run here into the championship. Now we got Northwestern versus Indiana. Now Northwestern has swept Indiana on the season. Nicholson has been able to play good defense on Tyree Jackson Davis. If Nicholson, it's going to come down to who can get the rebounds for their team. Because both these teams, they're not super consistent on hitting their shots, but they can both get really, really hot if they can just get their rebounds, play well on defense. Both of them play really well on defense. Boo Buie, him and Adij, they're kind of the leading duo for Northwestern. They can get really hot, and they got Barnheiser, freshman. He can definitely do some things as well. Trevino has been really good for Indiana. If Tyree Jackson Davis and Trevino have been a really strong duo. They're really difficult to stop on offense. They're both big. They can get aggressive down low. Trevino can also hit his shots from deep. And I think I'm going to go Indiana in this one. I feel like they've been playing really well as of late. They want to get their revenge on Northwestern after getting swept. We're going to have them facing off against Michigan, which these two teams just faced each other. Sorry. They went into an overtime matchup. Indiana did take that one home. They won that by one. Indiana has swept Michigan on the season. Tyree Jackson Davis is just super, super good. He's been able to... Tyree Jackson Davis versus Hunter Dickinson, it's just such a good matchup to watch. Both those guys, super aggressive. Both teams trying to make sure they stay out of foul trouble, or else it get really dangerous for them. It can definitely come down to guard play, but I feel like this one will more come down to just who's getting the rebounds, who can keep up the pace of the game. I really feel like Indiana can do that. I'm going to take Indiana to win this championship. We'll take them over Michigan. That'd be a really exciting game. Let me know your guys' thoughts on this bracket, because the BIG-10 is super hard to predict. You got to almost throw the seeds out the window. All these teams can make a run. I had Wisconsin going far. They could go even farther. Nebraska, if Tominga just decides to carry his team, they can go for a run. Maryland, of course, Michigan, you got to make a run. Of course, Purdue, Northwestern, all of them, man. All of them can make something happen and be really exciting to watch. Let me know your thoughts down below. Make sure to hit subscribe, hit the like button down below, hit notification bell so you don't miss any more fire college basketball videos like this. See you guys in the next one. Love you.